Hello, I'm Chris Evans, and this is where I wrote my first book, my autobiography, It's Not What You Think, and it's where I've been writing my second one, and that's called It's Not About Me. And I'm going to read you a bit now, an exclusive excerpt. Nobody's ever seen this before, and it's when I proposed to Billy, and I did it with a rather expensive envelope, which was a Ferrari, and I filled it with flowers, and then I went to try and find her at her apartment in North London. Never been there before, but I sort of figured out where she lived. And here we go. "Where to, Guff?" said the driver. "I'm not meaning to stereotype black cab drivers here, but a lot of them do really talk like that." "Brompton Road, please," I replied. I was going straight to the Ferrari showroom. "Morning, Mr. Evans," said the salesman, trying to suppress the smile that was currently betraying his efforts to greet my visit with anything other than expectant glee. "What can I do for you?" "I'd like that silver Ferrari in the window, please, but I need to be able to take it now, straight away." "Of course you do, Mr. Evans." I was not laughing, and very quickly, nor was he, as he realised I was deadly serious. Right, well, of course, that's not entirely possible. It's going to take a couple of days," he went on. "Well, then it's no deal," I said flatly. "I need to drive it out of here within the hour. Otherwise, the moment will have passed, never to return. I will be loveless and alone, whilst you will be one car down on your monthly target." The salesman seemed to freeze momentarily, whilst he had a word with himself. "All right, Mr. Evans, wait right there. I will make this happen," he declared with believable intent. Yes, well done, that man. The question had been asked of him, and it looked like he was about to rise to the task. No more than 3 minutes later. "Mr. Evans, as long as we can confirm your credit card payment for the vehicle now, I've been assured by my superior that you can do what you bloody well like with it." His words, by the way, not mine. A wise man, his superior, and good work from the salesman, although I don't think a Ferrari should ever be referred to as a vehicle. But not to worry, there were bigger fish to fry. Coffee was had, calls to the bank were made, and keys were handed over. Once again, Webbo, my best pal at the time, by my side, we sped off in the spanking new Fezzer through Hyde Park in the general direction of North London. This is where I would deliver the world's most expensive envelope to my equally spanking new and exciting little friend Billy Piper, but not before a visit to the florist's. "Hello, friendly florist," I gushed, irrepressible with almost unbearable joy. "Hello, famous person," he responded rather wittily. "May I purchase all of your red roses, please?" I went on with sickly enthusiasm. His roses, though, were more crimson than red, as it happened, with large dark green leaves. Not only that, but they were theatrically long, probably amongst the finest roses I've seen to this day. "How many do you really want, Sunshine?" he inquired further. "No, I really do want them all. I'm going to propose, you see, and I need enough to fill up a brand new Ferrari." "Oh, I see," he replied, still not 100% convinced, but coming round a bit more to my request. We counted them together. "There are 110 in all," he finally announced. "All right, perfect, that's me then," I assured him. One dumbfounded florist later, it was time next to confront the porter at Billy's apartment block. Billy had been advised to buy an apartment in a secure block of flats like pop stars often are, and it was this nice, smiling, avuncular gentleman's job to protect her and all the other residents from whatever evils circled above their heads. How? I'm not sure, but no matter, this man was my key to Billy's door. "I'm here to deliver a car and some roses to Billy Piper. Now, you don't have to let me in to see her, but I'd really appreciate it if you gave the keys to her. And please, if you'll be so kind, will you also inform her of the existence of a note, which I would very much like to read. It's on the front seat." "The front seat of which vehicle, sir?" It's not a vehicle, it's a Ferrari. It's silver, and it's over there," I replied a little too curtly for my own good. "Of course, certainly, sir," said the man, helpfully, immediately making me feel guilty. He looked like a good man, this man, and I believed he may well be the kind of gentle soul that residents often take to in a benevolent sort of way. I also couldn't help feeling he may have witnessed many goings-on that the same residents would thank him for keeping to himself. Whilst I'd been inside delivering the package, Webbo had been on the phone organising transport back into town, in the shape of 2 of those taxi motorbikes that gone about, the like of which I've mentioned before. I was about to exit the main gate of this mini fortress Billy called home, when a cry came from an upstairs window. It was my girl, and she was screaming, but in a good way. "Come back, come back," she howled. 2 minutes later, I found myself outside her door. "What the fuck have you gone and done, you crazy guy?" she said, half laughing, half not knowing how to react. "I've delivered a letter for you in a rather smart Italian silver envelope. No more, no less," I said, trying not to sound too pleased with my efforts. "You've got to be fucking joking," Bill exclaimed, her mouth staying open for at least a good 5 seconds after she'd stopped speaking. There, that was it. Right in front of me, that snapshot, exactly what I'd wanted to achieve. Total shock and all. For all the right reasons, of course. And there I was, able to witness it with my own eyes and ears. It was real. Billy was gobsmacked. It was a home run, a slam dunk, 6 sixes in the 1 over. She might not say yes to my marriage proposal, but she would never forget it. That's for sure.